Yeah, one thing that I was interested to hear from you, Brian, and I've listened to a number of your previous episodes, is how have you changed your perspective on your career after hearing from all of these guests, and now that we're in this post-pandemic world? So, has talking to all of these people changed your perspective on where you want to be when you grow up, and how you see HR and your future?
So that's a great question. So I think what a lot of these conversations have done for me is, and kind of going back to an earlier thing we talked about, is the humanity of us all.
Mm.
It has given me a better glimpse into the fact that the things that we're all going through we don't talk about enough, hence like the show, right? Like resigning from a job, pivoting from your career is something that is still seen as so taboo, but more and more people are starting to talk about that. And
Hmm.
I've loved to see that. So seeing the humanity of it all has been one. The other piece is that as I have, and this was truthfully kind of as it was not only going through the show, but going just through the period I was at in my professional life, because I was in a traditional HR role for many years. Then I moved to like a chief of staff role, and then now I'm in this like workforce and community education space.
Oh,
And,
cool.
and what I think I've found, but it's like my chief people officer always tells me, once you're in HR, you're in HR forever. So I was like, okay, I'll take it, right? But what I've learned throughout this is that because when I was in the HR space, I was chasing titles, right? I'll be
Hmm.
honest, I was actually chasing CHRO, CPO, whatever you want to call it, um, and I couldn't really pinpoint why at the time. Hindsight, truthfully, it was probably just I wouldn't say smoke and mirrors, but prestige to
Yeah,
just to say I made it there. Obviously, money
totally.
would be a thing. But as I've gone through a lot of these conversations and just life overall, I realized that I don't need to do that. I don't need that like who am I trying to validate for, right? I can validate myself in a way that I can work in something that has a lot of purpose, and I found that, and so that's what I've kind of been doing now. So it's so interesting how things work, life works,
Totally.
in that I've had some very good opportunities. The pandemic was a huge spark for me too, hence the show, hence a lot of different things. But I've got an opportunity to really think about what impact am I trying to have, right? So I asked you about the impact for the future. I had to take a look and think about the impact I also want to have, and now I'm starting to have that, especially in the education and the youth space. And so now it's about expansion. And so that's what's been great about having these discussions, because even though I may not have been seeking validation from guests, it has been almost validating to hear that everyone else is going through a similar type of thing and realizing that we can do whatever it is you want to do. And you just have to find a way to get it done.